We see constant changes in economic as well as social processes. Hence, acting locally in a coordinated, connected manner between cities and communities is more critical than ever. Therefore, the Free State of Saxony focuses increasingly on the opportunities of voluntary intermunicipal collaborations. From the concept to the final investment, that's the underlying subject of our specialized regional development funding program, FR Regio. For 25 years, the program has been offering funding opportunities to cities and communities. The communities receive financial incentives to extend their development potential through intermunicipal collaboration. The success of the funding program is apparent in the Leipzig area, for instance, with an increasingly attractive man-made water body landscape.
In the early 1990s, the landscape appeared like how someone might imagine a moonscape. It was dusty, it was dirty. Our population declined by over 100,000 in the city of Leipzig, for example.
To change the perspective that this could look completely different, that was hard to imagine.
It wasn't just about the jobs. In particular, it was about creating an attractive landscape that encourages people to stay here and get involved.
Eventually, an idea emerged to use this difficult situation to create something new, a new start. And that is, in fact, how the lake development formed as a perspective. And 30 years later, it has been implemented to a large extent.
The peculiarity about mines is their tremendous size, which is why they are never located solely in one community. This, of course, requires the cooperation of the communities. And one of the first and most important projects was the steep banks redesign of the Lake Störmtal. The idea of the LMBV was to flatten the banks so that they would have looked like those of Lake Hosbuden. That wasn't enough for the communities. On the one hand, we wanted the shore to be particularly attractive. On the other hand, we also had in mind that with the flattening of the banks, more houses, roads and infrastructure of Güldengosse and Störmtal would have disappeared. Nowadays, the vast diversity of species, plants and animals is distinctive to the steep banks. There are rare orchid locations. One can find small vineyards. And of course, people can ride their bikes and walk along the steep banks. The first crucial project for the water network creation was the Lok Hosbuden. It was achievable because we flooded Lake Hosbuden in the year 2000 as the first lake in the region. And the challenge was to get over the difference in water levels between the Lake Hosbuden and the water bodies of Leipzig, which was about 90 centimeters. It's the first connection of a flooded lake with our meadowlands and the city of Leipzig. In other words, there is a direct link from the city center all the way to the repurposed open-cast mine landscape. And for the people living in the region and the surrounding communities, it's great to be able to get into the city on the waterway.
The paramount project of the city of Leipzig is the city port of Leipzig. It's the central gateway to the new lake land of Leipzig. It's located in the city center in a busy area. During the second phase of the construction, the entire site will be extended by a port basin where the maritime infrastructure will get integrated. And this makes discovering the water bodies of Leipzig just very enjoyable and exciting. I believe we have achieved a lot. We have invested substantial public funds in this infrastructure.
Regarding the current state, I think we can be quite content. Observing from the outside, I think many people are looking at us and saying, a great city, a great region, great participants. For over 30 years, they fought together to achieve the best outcome. And now, what you can see and experience speaks for itself.